Hello. I think I am live. Yep, I'm live. I just gotta move things around here. There we go. Mute my phone because it's been ringing. Hi, Esther. Oh my goodness. I was trying to kind of, do something productive while I waited for the live to start. And I got down a rabbit hole. I fixed these two. Cause man, if you don't use your stuff, right? It just goes bad. So I fixed this one. This one is usable again. I don't know if I'll be able to. I waited too long. Hi, Laura. Hey, Esther. I don't know if I waited too long, but I fixed these two. This is the Crypt and the Texture Paste Crackle. Now, this is the regular Texture Paste Opaque. Look at it. It's like cement. It's getting better. I might be able to fix it. It might have been, hi Sylvia. It might have been a little too far gone, but I don't know. It's starting to move. So this is distilled water. It's not like regular water. Now I have to say the first two I fixed, I didn't have to put as much water as that. They weren't as far gone. I'm looking for some palette knives because I keep breaking popsicle sticks, so it's like maybe it would work better if it was metal, but I don't know what I did with them. Obviously, oh, but it's so dirty. I can't put that in there. Can I? Like it's just full of paste. Did we manage to miss the hurricane last week? Yes, it bypassed us. I mean, we still had like winds and stuff like that, but we didn't even lose power. So that was a paintbrush handle would be harder. Like, yeah, I could use the back side of it, but not the paintbrush side of it. But look how messy this is. I don't know if I want to put that in there and then turn my whole paste pink. Maybe I'll just do a little bit and then maybe it'll loosen up this. Okay, I can't. I don't know. I don't think that's going to come off. So we're just going to spend a couple minutes here just trying to, I don't know if you knew that, but if your paste, like I said, this one might have been a little too far gone. It was almost like cement. But what I did was I put distilled water in it. And then I just let it sit there and I made holes. I made holes in the paste and I poured distilled water in there because these things are cheap, right? So I think what I'm going to do now is at least like maybe once every couple months, I'm going to open my jars and I'm going to put some distilled water in there and swoosh it around. And if I find that this, the Glad this is what I use. The press and seal. If it's kind of old, I'm going to change it. It's getting there. I am impressed. I'm telling you, this one here was like cement. And this one here was like cement too. So that's what I did with this one too. I just kind of poked some holes in it. And then I put some distilled water. Now, these ones here, I barely had to put any water. They weren't as far gone. I think we're gonna get it, peeps. This is getting really good. Really, really good. That's awesome. I thought so too, but oh my goodness. I'm working on Scrapathon, right? And so I'm using a lot of these products and I'm like, oh, they're all like not good. And I don't want to have to buy all of those again. You know what I mean? I don't mind rebuying stuff if it's because I used it all, right? Because then it's like, hey, I used it all. So yay me, right? Yay me. But just to throw it away because it's hardened, oh, that's disheartening, right? So I was like, oh, while I wait for the lives to start, how about if I try to fix these? And then I was going to put it away and I'm like, hey, I'm going to share about this because I'm sure I'm not the only one that let this go. I mean, my jar is half gone, so it's not as if I was throwing away, I would throw away a whole jar. This one is pretty full though. That one I was like, no. A little bit more with this, and I think I'm going to get this one back. And this was, I'm telling you, it was a rock. It was a rock. So if it doesn't work at first, just poke holes in it and let it soak in. Let it soak in. I'll finish this later. I probably need to add maybe a few more times, add water. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it down so it touches. And I'm going to put this on. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. Now let's just try this one. I don't know if you saw. Yeah, this is like a rock still. Oh, this is putting white in there. Anyway, it was so hard, the white, that I broke a popsicle stick. I broke a popsicle stick. So I'm just going to do this for a couple seconds. Just let the water soak in there. And then I'll come back to it later. And I'll just keep working it like I did the other one. It fixed the other one, so I'm not giving up on this. Because I want to make Halloween tags. So I want these. Yeah, I'm going to be able to bring that back too because it's already softening up. Yay! I object to rebuying things. I object to rebuy things because it went bad. through me not using it, but if I like it and use it, then I'll buy more. Exactly. My cutoff is 1/4. If I have less than a quarter left, I tend not to bother trying to revive it. But anything more, I do. It's good to know there's something to try, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I was going to throw it out. Actually, I literally did put it in the garbage, and then I'm like, oh my goodness. I went and saw, well, to buy it off Amazon, it was $16 for this. 16. At my craft store, it's 11, but they don't have any. They don't have any. So I was like, oh no. They don't have any. So I was like, okay, I gotta try something. Hey, Moira. If we don't try, then we'd be throwing the paste away anyway. So why give up? Exactly. Give it a go. This one, I'm not going to put the press and seal because I am not really done with it. So yay. So that was 4 that I had basically chucked in the garbage. And I went and retrieved it. And I fixed it. This is the first one I fixed. And then I went, oh, it works. Look, it's just like it's new. Look, it's just like it's new. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy with that. So happy with that. Now, I have a bunch of Vicky Boutons that went to a complete hard rock. I think I threw out some of them. I'm going to try that with it 100%. Anyway, that was a little rabbit trail. That was a little rabbit trail, but hey, if we can save our supplies, our stuff. Now I'm going to be working with white hands. It's okay. It's okie dokie. We're going to use another Mercy Tiara page kit. I can't remember how many I did. Was it 8? Oh, you know what I did last time though is I didn't put the papers and stuff kind of back because I want to see how many pages I'm going to get done with this kit. Crazy to think a bit of distilled water has effectively saved $50. Exactly. Oops, that's not the right one. It would have cost me $50 to replace those. Well, those are a little cheaper. So I think it was 3 for $12. So 12 times 3, $36 plus tax. So $40. But on Amazon, $16 a piece. I was like, no, I'm not paying that for that. I'm going to ask my local scrapbook store if they're going to get any more in. Because they do have, you know, the Tim Holtz stuff. They probably just ran out or whatever. So I'll just order more when they get more. Now that I have a half a jar, I'll be okay for a bit. There we go. Let's punch all this stuff out. So how is everyone? How is everyone? I'm just going to do one page today because Mason has tryouts this afternoon. So I want to go. I need to have a shower. I didn't have a shower this morning. I'll just have it this afternoon. I wasn't feeling, not sick this morning, just, I don't know, exhausted. I still got a bunch of stuff done. And yesterday too, I felt exhausted. And, you know, I finished work. I think it was like almost 5. and I never nap. And I fell asleep, and Dave woke me up at 6:15. He was at work. He was like, oh, do I need to bring anything home? And I was like, maybe supper, because I've been sleeping. I felt nauseous all day yesterday, but afterwards I was like, oh, that's because I never fell asleep till 3. And then I woke up at 4:30. And then I was up all day. So I had like an hour and a half sleep. No wonder I was nauseous. I'm not a young chick anymore. I need the sleep. Oh my gosh, I have to show you. It's not what she's going to be for Halloween, because it's not going to be what she's going to be for Halloween, because it's already too small and it's like a month away. But she took a picture anyway. Look at my little ghost. And that worked out so great, because one of the challenges for Scrapathon, it's going to be so cute. It's using leaves. That's all I'm going to say, using leaves. So when she sent me that last night, I sent her a picture back. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is perfect. Look what I am going to do as a page. What an adorable smile. Oh, doesn't it just make you happy when you see a baby smile like that? Oh, she's so stinking cute. She's so cute. And then she bought her, one of those beanie hats. Oh my gosh, she's cute. She's so cute. She's funny. And now it's cute because when I call her, she smiles at me when I talk to her. So, adorable. Okay, let's do this page. And I think then I'm going to go and I'm going to get ready for his hockey practice. Or not practice, tryouts. You think I was the one trying out. Oh my gosh. There's one of the hotel rooms that we went to when we went to Quebec to bring Josh back. The key to the hotel was still like this. So that might be pictures that I could put on this, right? That's funny. We didn't sleep all night. It was like a motel, and it was in kind of, I don't think, probably a safe place, we'll say, of the area. And oh my goodness, they partied all night. And there was no air conditioning in the room. There wasn't even a bathroom in the room, okay? I'll have to show you pictures. Let me find pictures. There was a sink, so you could brush your teeth, and a bed. There was no air conditioning. So we had to leave the door open all night. Okay, so this was our room. Can you see? There's a sink, a bed, a little desk. And like you can see, we put out the fan and had the windows open, and our room was on the side of the street. So, and here's the keys. So that'll work out perfectly. I'm wondering if I shouldn't cut this off. Why not? I could even take a few cassettes tape, because this was like so funny. We're like, oh, let's just pretend we're in, I don't know, somewhere, because you know, in France or something, you know. Oh, we couldn't sleep because of the noise. I mean, I probably could have slept because we got up fairly early that morning. Happy birthday, Sylvia. Your husband made you steak dinner? Good, hubby. Yeah, that would have been yummy. Let's see if we can use this. I don't think I'd use that paper the way it is. But I think I like blue and yellow better together. Okay, we can put a picture there maybe. Should we just do like a black? Okay, I gotta put my fan on. Do I have water? I need water. Oh, water is so good. Need water. Uh-oh. You know how I've been wanting to use up all my cardstock and stuff, and I'm like, I'm using up all my 8.5 by 11s. I've used up all my 8.5 by 11s in black, all of them. And I think I had like 3 or 4 packs. So I had like 120 sheets. They're all used up. So I'm just going to take this one. It has a little bit of speckles on it. So that's okay. So before I buy more just plain black, I'm going to try and use this. So let's try to do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Right? I don't know if I'll use both. Maybe I can do 4 by 4 here. Maybe I can do that. Kind of like that. I don't know if this could be like a joke, right? Time to relax, and we didn't relax at all. We were awake at like 6:30, and we left super early. We had things to do anyway, like we wanted to drive to Quebec City that day, and we didn't want to leave too late because we wanted to be able to explore the city, right? Which we still ended up getting to Quebec City a little later than what I would have wanted, but when it's not just the two of you, you can't control. Although one of the things that made us a little late was we stopped at Tim's, and it was so slow. And then when we got to us, Dave was like, oh, well, I'll just put my order on my phone, and then it'll just be a mobile order. And then, you know, we don't have to try to make them understand because, you know, it's French and Dave doesn't speak French. I speak French, but when you hear the rest of the story, you'll know that it didn't matter. They didn't understand what I was saying either. So he went to the window and he said, commande mobile pour Dave. Like, yes, he had an English accent, but he still said commande mobile they didn't understand what he was saying. So this other person comes to the window. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll say it this time. So I said, commande mobile pour Dave. And they were like, quoi? So I said it again, commande mobile pour Dave, like really slow. Third person comes. So by the fourth person, he said it in English again and just said mobile order for Dave. And she goes, oh, okay. So then we get to the window and he tries to charge us again. And when we paid on the app and I'm like, no, we already paid. And he's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, we did. We paid. So then I said again, so my husband said it again, commande mobile. And then the other girl goes, oh, that's the mobile order, like in French. And then our order was all wrong. It was like, oh, I think we were there 30 minutes altogether, waiting in line and getting our stuff. It was like, oh. We just laughed. They were like, sorry. It's like, it's okay. The language barrier. We tried. And I'm like, I was speaking French. But see, I was on the other side of the truck too. So I don't know how well they were hearing me, right? Because you're right downtown. So there was a lot of noise too, So we just thought it was funny. Dave was like, and I even tried. Because Dave doesn't speak French very well. I said, don't feel bad. I was speaking French. But the accent is very different, right? Like the New Brunswick accent and the Quebec accent is very French. So I don't know if they just didn't get my accent. And it's funny because, like I'd go to the States and they like, oh, you're Canadian because of the accent. And I'm like, I have an accent? No, you have an accent. I guess everybody has the accent of their area, right? It's just funny. Just funny. Oh, it's too bad. If that would have been like light yellow, dark yellow, and orange, that would have been cool. But I like it anyway. We'll put that there. Oh, I just ripped this. Ripped it. There we go. Yeah, I think for us, it's just like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have stopped for, extra. We had stopped for ice caps because it was so hot. It was already probably at 30 degrees Celsius. So just like, oh, we need something warm. It's so hot. We probably should have gotten on the road and then stopped at the next, you know what I mean? Little place that had a Tim's or something. Not right downtown. But it was all good. We had a good time. Okay. So that's a picture. That's a picture. And then, I don't know, maybe I can put... I have the pictures printed, just not here. I still need to pick them up with everything this weekend. I didn't go pick them up. We did end up getting a generator. And like I said, we always lose power. Of course, the time that we get a generator, we didn't lose power. So that's okay. We'll just have it for next time. We'll just have it for next time. Let me see. Let me see. Don't know if I want to use some of these. It's like that when we go out of state. I don't think we have an accent and they say, "Oh, you're from Texas." Yeah. Yeah, we had gone to Texas one year, Houston, Texas, and when we landed, we met up with some girls and they're like, "Oh, you're Canadian." And we're like, "How do you know?" "Well, your accent." And they were from Texas, so to us their accent was, you know what I mean? Like, you're the one with the accent, not us. And apparently we say a lot. And I didn't think I did, but there's a few times that they went, "Oh, you just said it. You said A." And I'm like, "I did? I don't remember." It's like they say we say about. We don't say about. It's about. Well, maybe some people do. I don't say that. It's like where I'm from, like the city I'm from is Bathurst with T and H, right? Well, there's a lot of people, a lot of French people there, and they can't say their T's, so they say D's. So they say Bathurst. Well, so, you know, I get teased all the time. "Oh, you're from Bathurst." And I say, "I don't say Bathurst, it's Bathurst." I might put, I gotta put journaling on this, right? Gotta. Accents are such a funny thing. We all think the other people have accents. Exactly. I was like, what do you mean? And then I'm French Canadian, Acadian. So, but I don't have any of the Acadian slangs, if you will. My cousins did when we were growing up. And it always made me laugh because some of the stuff, it's like, we're talking, you know, language of like, you know, over 100 years old, right? My mother's 95, perfectly bilingual, but her French comes through with the TH. She has never been able to say it. My cousins either have, you know, 3/4 of my cousins cannot even speak English. Well, maybe not probably close to half of my cousins can't. Well, we'll say a quarter of my cousins, just to make sure that we're accurate here. A lot of them can speak, but and my uncles, if I add my uncles in there, then no, then it's about half. They speak it, but it's very like Dave would speak to my uncle in English and my uncle would speak to him in French. And Dave made it through. He muddled through. Accents are so funny. I think we get used to our local area. We don't notice our own, and local dialects are worse in Scotland anyway. There are some places in Scotland that people don't know how to say oof. Kirkcudbright. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Strathaven. Yeah, it's cute. I don't know what to do with. I want to put a little place to journal because I want to put that thing about you know, the staying at that hotel or whatever. I might like this. I don't know what I'm going to put with this though. I don't have a lot of embellishments with this. I thought I had more than that. But you know what I can do? I can just go get this and see if there's anything. Oh, there was little birds everywhere too. You could hear them. So maybe I can put him somewhere. Kirkcudbright. 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 Straven. Straven. It's like there's so many places in New Brunswick that it's like, how do you say that? I've had to learn a lot of them because of dispatching and stuff, right? But before I would actually say it on the air, I would practice because some of them are like, how do you say that? No. Ooh. That would be a good one to put something like this because the little hotel, oh my gosh. Look. Look. Isn't that cute? Maybe I can cut some of them off. You see that? Like if I cut some of them off and just do this, so it's coming off the page. Maybe I can put it there. Maybe I can put the perfect embelly. You're right, but or maybe, oh look, maybe if I cut it this way. I almost want to put it with nothing else. Just that. Maybe I can put that up there. So it's like the sun. Now I have this in my head. I need to make it fit. I don't think it'll fit here. No, I kind of like this, but I'm wondering if I should cut off a few buildings. I think if I cut off a few buildings, I don't want to cut off that pink one. That's the thing. It looks almost exactly. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's see what else is in here. I'm not sure if I'm not going to use that or not. It's just this journaling thing. I just really liked it up here. And now I find it's kind of crowded. What about having the flat edge of the viewfinder against the edge of the paper so that you see more of the roundness as the sun behind the building? Like that? Or the other way? Could I move these flowers? Maybe. Eh. This is the only thing I don't like right there. Let me see. Okay. Don't think I like the flowers there. Man, this is like King Kong, right? He's like King Kong of a bird. Those building really put a cinch in my thought process here. If I move that here, move that here, it's too bad this is so big. Okay, we are just moving things around here. I'm not pushing on anything so that then this becomes my title, I guess. I can push this right to the edge. Like this. Ooh. What if I use the whole thing? No, that goes right in. I could cut the pink house off. Right. I could cut the pink house off and then it'll just overlap a little bit. And then it's like a border. Just wondering if I should move my broken key. Up here. Yeah, I like this up there too. Do you like? Oh, I like this. I like that. Okay. Maybe like right there. I think I'm going to cut the white building off. Or not the white, the pink building off. I'll keep it. And I can use it somewhere else. Okay, let's put this down. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, so Scrapathon is on sale right now. I even put it earlier than most other years. Just that way, I don't know about you guys, but it just seems that time is running away. So just so everybody has a whole bunch of time to get ready. So it went up for sale. Was it yesterday or the day before? Something like that. The day before, I think. Or no, maybe it was yesterday morning. We got a little behind on everything, so, but now it's all done. Well, the makeup page kits and all that, they're all ready to go. They've been ready for about a month. Okay. I think I'm going to put something like foam tape in behind his tail there. If I can find it. Okay. There. So this year is going to be a little different because you're going to get PDFs. So the first PDF you're going to get is 6 videos for the prep. And then on October 1st, you'll get the first 7 days. On October 8th, you'll get the next 7 days. On October 16th, is it? 15th. So every 7 days. And then on the 22nd, you'll get the rest of like everything till the 31st. And the first live is... I think it's October 3rd. Is it October 3rd or October 2nd? One of those. One of those. I don't think I'll be able to use this. That's okay. I think the bird looks good there. I think the bird looks good there. Okay. I kind of like that. Yeah, it's a Tuesday. I can't remember because I made some on Mondays and some on Tuesdays, so I can't remember. I can't remember. But those days can change because I don't have... The links are not going to change. And I had to pick days to do the links. You know what I mean? But we don't have Mason's schedule yet because we don't know which team he's going to be on. So as soon as we have his schedule, which they're so slow at doing the schedule anyway. But then I'll just have to change the date and time on that specific link. But that way you get all the live links right at the beginning. I think I'm going to put that right there. Almost like a little step. I think I'm going to have to put another... Yeah, I can't remember if the first one is a Tuesday or a Monday. I cannot remember. There, and here I'll just put the year and the date. And then here I'll do the little story. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay. I don't even know if I want this anymore. Without. With. Without. I think I'm going to go with without. Ooh. No, I don't think. I think I just want kind of white space. think. Unless, like if I made it so it was going off the page, then maybe I would like it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go without. Without. I could put the name of the hotel there. With the little house. What is the name of the hotel? It's not even a hotel, it's a motel. And it's Auberge Centre-Ville. Let me see. Let's get that. Let's see if we like it with a title. So after I'm done this, I have to go pick up some more tomatoes out of our garden and peppers. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to show you. Half of those are gone now because I've dried them into a powder so that I can use it as a tomato paste. Because I think I'm just going to I have too many tomatoes to put in my freezer. Like I have no more room. So that's one thing. Oh, the other way. And this. That was 2 days worth. But about half of those are gone now because I've dried it into a powder, and it just felt like a 1 cup little thing. Like it dehydrated to nothing. Dehydrated to nothing. Okay. I'm trying to use up the letters on the... That's a lot of tomatoes, especially for the first crop. Yes, and I can't even tell you how many of those, I probably put 4 times that in the freezer. I just don't have room anymore in the freezer. I just don't have room. So I'm like, okay, now we have to dehydrate them, and I just don't have time to can them right now because I'm getting ready for Scrapathon, and I'm also getting another project done, and I'm doing obviously Patreon. So it's like I just don't have the room. I just don't have the room right now in the freezer. So when it slows down, I'll take the ones in the freezer and make canned tomato and tomato sauce, I think. I don't know if I'm going to make salsa this year. We'll see. Let's see. Maybe like that, like in the corner. And then it's away from the other stuff. I think I like that. Yeah, we even considered getting another freezer because I want to get into making freezer meals and stuff, like full blown. Like I've done like marinated chicken and meatballs and stuff. Like there's one time I spent an entire afternoon making meatballs. I made so many meatballs. We're still eating off those meatballs. And that was probably like 7 months ago. And we have meatballs like maybe once or twice a year. Salsa sounds good, but I don't think I like the cooked salsa. Like when you go through the process of canning it, I don't know if I like the taste of it. Now, I found a recipe that you can freeze it, but we know that dilemma. I don't think I have the room. I don't know, maybe I can make a small batch this year. I didn't find it was spicy enough last year. So definitely I would spice it up. I would put jalapeno in it. I have tons of red peppers, like really hot red peppers. So I think I would put some of that in it to spice it up. But for that, I'll probably buy a case of tomato because I think I'd want to make it with fresh tomatoes, you know, not frozen. I don't know. Just getting rid of some of that white around it. I find it's kind of wide, so I'm okay with trimming it myself. And making a smaller border. I need a Black Friday sale now for a freezer. Yes. And especially now, we bought a generator. Generators are not cheap. We needed a big one. So it's like, oh well. Now we have it. Now we have it. I just feel so weird using enamel dots now. I'm always using, I don't think I want the big one. Always using the Nouveau drops. Just feels weird. There. Do you guys still use enamel dots? I'm almost feeling like and I don't like to say that, but I almost feel like I'm over it. Like a lot lately, I haven't put any Nouveau drops or enamel dots on any of my layouts. I go through phases. You know, for a while I was splattering everything and then I put enamel dots and now I'm like, In the UK, they're having a Prime Day. for Amazon. I never find that there's anything like wow on Prime days. Although I'm not there all day because I guess it's hour by hour. And I'm not there all day looking. I don't have time for that. And I forget. My brain forgets. I think I'm going to outline there and there. I think I'm going to outline. Oh, we're past 1 o'clock. It was all the indecisiveness. You're wondering if it's because you're using 49 in Market? Hey, tell me, are you having issues with your rub-ons? It's only the new collection. I'm not impressed. I'm like, that was the one collection, you know what I mean? 49 in Market were the only rub-ons that really worked. And now those don't work. Off and on. They pull my paper up. I don't get it. I don't get it. Put a little X here. Little X here. You see, did you catch my accent there? I'm not very good at accents. Talking about accents. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I have the wheelie thing. Let's wheel. Let's wheel. Let's wheel. That's it. That's it. The last collection. Yeah, it's not from the Everywhere collection. It's from, what was the last collection I bought? The Gardenia. Did I have issues? Yes, I had issues with this too. The Nature Study rub-ons. Remember, it wouldn't come off. When I was doing this one last week, half the stuff wouldn't come off. They're brand new, like I just got them. So, no. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out because for a while I was like, I'm not sure if I like it. So at my pharmacy right now, because I order my photos through my pharmacy, the pictures for this are in there. So hopefully I get those very soon. I'm thinking probably, we haven't gone to the trailer again all week. I think the last time we went was Sunday night. Yep, Sunday night. And we're just too busy. So it just kind of clarifies that we made the right decision not to go next year. It's sad, but we're not using it. So I feel like we're wasting money. There. Just gonna pick up a little bit here while we say goodbye. Trying to get my room to stay somewhat organized. Somewhat, right? So this, I'll put it in here. I think I might have done that with the last one because that's all part of the Mercy Tiara kit. So I want to keep it together here and try to make more pages. You hope Mason's try go well? I hope so too. We came up with a new word. I told him to, come on, Masonize them. Masonize them. He likes it. I'll have to do a layout. Masonize. Masonize them. And then when we look at him, we also tell him sports mode. Sports mode. So, okay. Do you want to go see if it got a little better just sitting there, right? Because I put water just before. No, this one definitely needs more water, but it's way more pastier than it was. What did I do with my little swish, swish, swish? Huh. Oh, there it is. The boy's hardly out of sports mode. Yeah. He is in sports quite a bit, but they're kids, right? They're supposed to stay active. Be active. See, the problem is they live in an apartment. So when he's home, he doesn't have a yard to go run, right? To play in and all this stuff. So, oh, it's starting to get better. Starting to get better. Is he still playing basketball? I don't know when the sign up for that is. I hope he does, because it's good for him. Hope he does. But Dave's job now, he has to go into work 3 days a week. So annoying. Like last night, he only got home at like 8 o'clock. Because of course he got stuck on a call. So then it's even longer when he gets home. I guess it was 7:30. No, it was 8. It was 8 o'clock. And, but what he might do is, even if it's just a couple times a week, he's gonna, you know, maybe if it's okay with his mom, go get him and go run somewhere, go play badminton. Just anything, right? It's working, peeps. This is getting better and better. So I think I'm going to put myself a date on in the month. And I'm going to come around and I'm going to add a little bit of water to all my paste and swoosh it around. I'm going to have to get some of this stuff. Some of this stuff. What is that? I always forget what the name of that is. How's he doing now? You know what? His stomach has never been the same. I keep telling him to eat probiotics, but he no listen to me. Press and seal. Because you know when you take antibiotics, your stomach gets all wonky? Well, it's never been the same. Like now he eats stuff and he's like, oh, my stomach is upset. Oh, my stomach is upset. It's like, eat probiotics. I was going to say, I don't think I'll keep this, but I think I'll put it in here as an extra layer of protection. There. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't tell you how hard this was. Like, I can't tell you how hard this was. Yeah, I take probiotics every day. Every day. And so does Josh. Look at that, peeps. Just leaving it alone for a little bit, and I had all that water in there. It can still be a little bit more fluid, so I just added more water. I'm going to add a little bit more than what I need, I think, because it's going to dry again. I'm going to use this. This is one of the challenges, is to use texture paste. So I'm going to be using some of this real soon here. There. Oh my gosh. This is like butter. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, one more squirt and then we're going to end it for today. We'll have another one next Thursday. I'm going to try and be on here every Thursday. Hopefully I can start posting other videos too. I just got to get ahead of the ball game here. We have to get all our stuff out of the trailer park by the 30th. So I think up until the 30th, I'm not going to do too much except for at least the Thursday. And then we'll be back home, you know, for good. And not that we're going there right now, but I don't know. I think it's the mental strain of it, I think. We don't know how we're going to bring our gazebo home, so we might have to tear it apart. I almost put it up on Facebook Marketplace and just said, you know, you need to come get it. You need to, like, that's how much I don't want to deal with it. That's how much I don't want to deal with it. I know I said only one more, but still a little too... Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. So awesome. Okay. I'm going to just scrape this off. We're going to put our little thing over top, push it so it touches the paste. And then we have a trailer that we can borrow. That's not the problem. It's all the regulations. I don't know how tall you can go. Like it's like the rules of the road. You know what I mean? Okay. We are going to stop it here. I'm going to go check those dried bananas that I did overnight and see if they are ready. I'm doing a whole bunch of dried stuff. I did dried red pepper lanterns, carrot bombs, peppers, jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, and now bananas. And that's just so it's like a treat. We will talk to you soon. We'll see you next week. Bye.